All right, new video time, and in this one, I'm going to get this thing started. Now, I heard back from Microtech, and my ECU is toast. So, managed to get the one back from Dave. I'm allowed to use that. We're going to try and fire it up tonight. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, Rx7's here, but it's going tomorrow. Anyway. I've got 40% gas in it. So I believe I have everything hooked up properly that I need to fire this thing up. As we saw in the last video, all the fueling's working, all the sensors are working. It was just that ECU that I had in it out of the Evo wouldn't pick up the trigger. So this other one will. So hopefully, now this one, I think I've mentioned it before, this is what I did have in here, is tuned for a 13B Bridgie turbo. So the fueling's not going to be quite right, but we may be able to changing a few little things to fire this up. I only want it to idle. I don't want to take it down the road. I just need to see that it's running before we strip all this down and other bits and pieces get done. I am ditching these, by the way. Gonna get some other ones. But yeah, I just want to make sure it runs before we get stuck into the next project, because this is just going to go undercover for a while. Now, this thing, I just have to go over it. Needs a bit of fuel in it. Yeah, it's out of here for a little while. So that's another video, but we'll be taking this tomorrow and we'll be home Sunday with another car. So just hook the laptop back up to the car, so I'll just turn it on. So we should hear fuel pumps, make sure, should hear the fuel pumps, turn on then turn off, so that, and then we can connect. So battery's a little bit flat, but that's all right. Still got my temp sensor, stoked. Calculation error on my TPS. So I'm going to quickly sort that out and I'll come back and we will put it into test mode, because I want to check these injectors. I'm a bit hairy about them. So let's go in test mode now. Everything seems all right, just a little bit lazy on those injectors. I'm not sure why. I'll go through and have a look through the maps and try and figure that one out, but yeah, not 100% sure, but yeah. So I've just gone to the load box, whatever you want to call it, and I've changed it to TPS sensor. Now you can either have it on TPS or map sensor, but I don't have a plenum, so I'm not running a map sensor or anything like that. I'm not turbo, so we're running solely off the throttle position. So I've set that to TPS sensor, so hopefully we're all good. I'm just going to keep going through a few more things and then I'm going to try and start it. So now this ECU in this car is, as I said before, it's tuned for a Bridgeport turbo running 1000cc injectors. So this only has 700. So in my head, the milliseconds that the injectors are open with the 1000cc's is letting more fuel in than what these will open for the same amount of time. So I may be wrong, but if I was to add fuel to the mix trim, it should compensate that and it should run. But if we can get it to idle, I can always check my O2 sensor, my wideband, and then we can adjust on the idle map where we want the fueling to be. So I should be able to get it pretty close. Anyway, we'll try and start it. Yeah, okay, battery's far too flat, so when I'm trying to crank it, it drops down to 7 volts, which is not enough to fire this thing up. The Microtech will have a hissy fit, all the rest of it. So we'll let it charge for a little while. I've got a few bits and pieces to do on this. And as I said, it's out of here. It's going to be gone for a little while. But yeah, it is what it is. Still runs all right, still needs a tune, just needs to be finished off. But as I said in other videos, I'm more focused on this at the moment. That will come in time. Okay, so I've been mucking around with this thing for a little while. Now, in test mode with these injectors, it seems that my secondaries aren't firing. I'm not 100% sure why. I got another injector that I know that works. I plugged it into the plugs, wasn't working, plugged it into the primary ones and it was working. I put a test light to it. It's got power there, but it's not getting signal. So I don't know if the battery's just way too flat or whatever, but I don't know, it should be working. Everything works. It's got the earths. So I don't know. That one is a mystery. Anyway, so I'm back to waiting for a battery to charge, so it's going to take some time. Okay, so I've had enough of waiting. I messaged Bevan and asked him to come around. He's got a jump pack. I should really have a jump pack. Don't know why I don't. But he's going to come around with a jump pack, hopefully, and then we'll hook that up, and then we're going to try and fire it. Well, I'll test to see if the secondary injectors start firing. Hope so. And if they do, we're going to try and fire it up. So there we go. All injectors are firing now. And that sounds a lot better. So the issue that I've been having was, in test mode, I had the fan cranking on, and I don't think the battery had enough power to run the fans and the injectors at the same time. Well, or I've got an issue with the wiring for the fan. One or the other. I've got 40% gas in it. I don't know if it needs more gas or not, or it's too much. I've put heaps in it because injector size. No, take it down. Can you see where it is? Difference is because this computer's tuned for the bridge turbo with 1000cc injectors.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying, and these are only 700s. I'm trying to balance it out.
Yeah.
Why is it coming up with TPS error? If I take that up. They say it's just taken in big chunks, so I'm going to try that. That's at bloody 70 now. Why did it keeps cutting me out? Go 80. That's a lot, man. So there you have it. She runs. So pretty happy with that. It still does need a tune, but I will go around to Bevan's when he gets his 626 back. He's also running a Microtech 10S in his PP, so it won't be 100%, but it'll be enough to get it running better than what it is now. This is only idling. As soon as you touch the accelerator, it just doesn't want to know you, but still a good start. And the best part of all, I started it again after I shut it down. It hot started, so heaps happier. So anyway, getting this ready to go tomorrow. Bit of a road trip, but it'll be good. Keep an eye out for that video. It will be probably Monday, Tuesday, maybe. I'll put the video out on this one, but yeah, we're gonna have another car sitting in here in 48 hours. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stoked, so happy. Anyway, catch you in the next one.